This is your live action reporter. I'm on a water rescue that's going on underneath the Pierce Street Bridge. Wilkes-Barre Fire Department is on scene here. Paramedics are here. Somehow or other, a person got out on the island. I think they're getting ready to make contact with him right now. This all started about 20 minutes ago. It looks like they made contact with the person. Bill, can you hold this one? Just aim it towards the guy. Our fire department with their rescue boat has made contact with the person right there. Looks like they have made contact with him. That's still broadcasting?
Yeah. Okay, we're getting them.
Here, hand it to me.
We're getting them.
Sorry about the shaky cameras. What we're doing here is trying to get this new system working. We're broadcasting on several sites. They've made contact with the person. He's right underneath the Pierce Street Bridge. This is live action. Sorry about the shaky cameras.
Just stand up there.
I'm actually live. I'm not bothering nobody. I'll just stay right over here. I'm not bothering nobody. We're putting the ambulance in position here. What we're doing, we just switched to a new system here, trying to get all the bugs out of it. I'm actually broadcasting on several sites so people could see what goes on. Sorry about the shaky cameras. Looks like they have the person. Our fire department under Chief Delaney, they do a great job. Deputy Chief Clappett and me by staying out of the way. We're so lucky to have the emergency services here in the city of Wilkes-Barre that we have. And I always commend the surrounding towns who depend on volunteers. So it looks like they're bringing the person down here now. This is live action. Last weekend was a real live action weekend. A few people on TikTok, I'll be posting it, just happened to be on the square. I had to go to the bank. One officer was joking with me that says you got to get a little more action going on than just accidents. Within 10 minutes, a guy rolled up, had 2 guns. Got that all on video. I'll be posting that on TikTok shortly. Then unfortunately the next day, one person was killed. It was a homicide on the main street in Edwardsville. Another person was shot who is currently lodged in the Luzerne County prison, being held on multiple weapons charges. As you can see, our boat, the rescue boat, is coming down the river. Somehow or other, this person got stuck underneath the Pierce Street Bridge. Great work by our rescue personnel. I actually have 2 cameras going here at once. So this is a beautiful river, but it's also a very dangerous river. If you remember, just a few years ago, 2 young kids got sucked into an undercurrent down in the Breslau section. And unfortunately, they both drowned. So here's the canoeist. I guess he was in a canoe. I guess his canoe's still up there. They're getting him out of the river right now. Just remember, every time these, excuse me, every time these firefighters go out on this river, they're risking their lives. You notice they had to put a vest on them. I'm sorry, a life vest. I believe they taking him into the ambulance right now. He seems okay. Putting him in the ambulance. They're going to go back up and get his canoe. Just so you know, when I'm doing these, I do this stuff for nothing. I do the best I could. So this shows you the expertise, the training that our firefighters go through to do this. I have no idea how dangerous this river is. Real sad thing that happened many years ago. A young teenager, I think he was 17, fell off. I believe it was one of the bridges. I don't know if it was the Black Diamond Bridge, and they just couldn't get to him fast enough. And the pilot from Channel 16, I think his name was Jack Rowlands, he said it's one thing that would bother him the rest of his life, that he came down with the helicopter, but you can't get that close to the water like that. I forget what the heck they call it, a thermo draft, because the helicopter could go down. And he said if he only had a life raft or a life preserver. And now with the modern technology, they actually have things to save someone's life that's in the river or lake. They're remote control, and you could just send it right to them remotely. That poor kid drowned, and then months later they found him, I think, under the Cary Avenue Bridge. It was a very sad thing to watch. So it looks like they're going to rescue the canoe now. The other day when I covered a situation up at the Wawa, I jokingly said McDonald's, jokingly, and people told me, or one person said I should learn how to say it. I was only joking. So it looks like the ambulance is going to be leaving here in a second. Great job once again by our Wilkes-Barre Fire Department. Guys putting their lives at risk. Somebody was in the river with their canoe and got stuck. So I'm actually trying to get this new system going. Had a little trouble getting on. We just had to correct that before. And I'm also live on TikTok. I hope you are enjoying this. This is a beautiful river. A beautiful river, but it's also a dangerous river. So it looks like they're going to be bringing back his canoe. Every time the firefighters go out on this river, they're risking their lives. Sorry, I had to move the camera there.
Medic 10, 549, station 149 on the 1019 Water Ave.
Chief Delaney is on scene here.
Sexual female, shortness of breath. Patient the bogger. And present. It's 12:55.
Guess the ambulance is still on scene. I guess they're checking him out. I don't really think he was injured at all. Guess they're trying to get to the Canoe. Right across here on the river, that's where they have their concerts, down by the river.
Listen, Canoe Medic 10, cancel your response, 244, cancel your response. Well,
Hope nothing happened to the rescue boat. Looks like they're back underway here. Excuse me. Looks like someone has a picnic table set up by the river.
listen, Canoe Medic 9, response 1280 Stanton Parkway, Hanover Township, at the Garrity. For a 65-year-old male, low to stats, going to be in a black Dodge Venture, 1258.
Tell you, water rescues are very, very dangerous. Guess they're trying to secure the canoe. Guys that was stranded, his family's in the ambulance with him right now. Chief Delaney is here conducting in charge of the operation with firefighter Timmerance. No problem.
Anything else all the guns from the boat? There's 3 guys and one was out. Just there's no vessel.
But this is what goes on during a water rescue. I just want to make sure that these guys get off the river here safely. Once again, great work by the Wilkes-Barre Fire Department, paramedics. Chief Delaney, firefighter Timmerance. I know he just got a promotion. I don't know what his title is now. Several firefighters are here. Personally, I probably would have let that canoe there. For you TikTok followers, I got some good videos I'll be posting later. Like I said, we're trying to get this new system all up and running here, having a little bit of problems with it. I'm broadcasting on several different sites. Wilkes-Barre police officer just showed up on scene. I'll be happy when they're safely in their boat. Can you hold this camera on that scene for a second? Sorry about the shaky camera. Looks like they're going to be coming back down the river.
That's shaky, but zoomed out.
Zoom it out again.
In?
Out. There you go. That's good. I'll be happy when our rescue boat is back on the trailer and those firefighters are out of the river. Could you zoom this left camera out a little bit
Outer in.
so I could see them better? That's good. Every second they're on that river, they're at risk. Here they come. Canoe and all. I hope the TikTok followers are enjoying this. Be doing a lot more on TikTok.
Southern County Medic 25, respond to 1136 West Main Street, Plymouth Township, at S&S Auto. For a 40-year-old male, diabetic emergency, about 1306.
Sorry about the shaky camera. Can you zoom this in a little bit? That's good. Kill that phone call. Oh dear God, where do you see what this guy was in? Jesus. Oh my God. Well, what could I say? Not a chance on this earth you'd get me on this river. Fire department does a lot of training on the river too. There's not a chance on this earth that I would get in that thing and get on this river. So this situation's almost all over. Great job by the Wilkes-Barre Fire Department once again, and me by staying out of the way. Dear God, there was not a chance on earth I would get in that thing. I wouldn't get in on that in a pool. This is a water rescue. Person was removed from an island, got stuck. I believe he's still in the ambulance. I think he's okay though. This was on the Susquehanna River in between the Market Street Bridge and the Pierce Street Bridge. Just a little live action down in the river. A little bit tricky to get this back on the trailer. For you people just tuning in, what this was someone was out in this canoe and got themselves stranded. Come on, baby. Got it this time. So this rescue is complete. Can you hold this one? Just keep it right on there. So the boat is secure. Firefighters are safe. As always, thanks for following your live action reporter live on TikTok and several other sites. How do you shut this one off?
395. 820. Bethlehem Road.
Right here?
Motel.
Top right. It's a little power button.
16-year-old female, older male status. 1311.
This is your live action reporter. There's been some type of police operation up here. Must have been a drug raid at Motel 6 in Wilkes-Barre Township. A lot of heavily armed officers were here. FBI is here. All right. I have to be careful here. I don't want to show anybody's faces. So probably going to be a little bit tough here, but there's been a raid by local and federal officials here at Motel 6. A car was just taken out of here by Foul Zones Towing. This is some type of a joint operation here by Luzerne County Drug Task Force. I have to be careful so I don't put anybody's faces on. Looks like this must have happened a little while ago. Everybody's getting ready to get out of here. So I'm going to have to be careful here. I don't want to put anybody's faces on. But this was at the Motel 6. This is a joint operation here with local and state, federal. FBI was here. I gotta be careful here. I don't want to show anybody's faces. Yeah, there's all kind of FBI agents here. Wilkes-Barre officers are here. But this is at the Motel 6. See, a lot of the people are moving out now. Head of Hanover Township was here, I guess, with a medic unit. Or their officers might have been here. So everybody's getting ready to pull out. Yeah. I think it was a drug raid. Yeah, they're looking for a guy with a white BMW with glasses, have heavy beard. I think it's you. So, all I could tell you, there was some type of a drug raid up here by local, state, and federal officials, FBI, Hanover or Wilkes-Barre Police. I believe Hanover Police may have been here. So I can't really show you a lot. But this is more on the effort to fight this drug war that's going on. So this was at the Motel 6 in Wilkes-Barre Township. And as always, thanks for following your live action reporter. Couldn't really show you a lot here. They asked me not to show any faces. But the war on drugs continues. And as always, thanks for following your live action reporter up at the Motel 6 off of Highland Park Boulevard. And as I said, we're trying something new here. So, great job. I don't believe anybody was hurt. I don't know how many people were taken into custody. If I get any details, I'll let you know. As always, thanks for following.